All right, this is February 8th assignments. I'm not here, I have to be in test training. So let's just talk about what should be completed today. Okay, first of all, it's not a free day just because I'm not here. We got to keep it moving here. We got a lot of work to do this semester. So this is 81, but this goes for 82 and 83 as well. The first thing I want you to do is make 3 predictions about what you think you'll see when you view my website in just a few minutes. Okay, so on a piece of paper, write down 3 predictions about things you'll see on the website and pause this video. Okay, hopefully you paused the video and wrote down 3 things. I also want to know what aspects you should consider when critiquing a website. Don't worry, we have a whole paper for that, so I'm going to open that up. And you should have the paper too. Everybody should have one because you're going to write on it. So these are different components that you should look at and critique when you're looking at a website to see how good it is, to rate it, to help people improve it. Okay, so things like navigation, layout and design, color scheme, typography, images and multimedia, responsiveness, loading time, content quality, interactivity, consistency, accessibility, user feedback, call to action, social media integration, security, and mobile optimization. The questions underneath each category are to help you with that rating. So I want you, during this class, to open up mrfieldmath.com, which is a website that I created a couple years ago and continue to use, and critique it, okay? Because it's not the best website, it's not the worst website, it's just a site, okay? And we can make it better. And you guys are going to create websites this year. So this is what you're going to do. Next to each category, you're going to put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But you have to do it for a reason. So 0 would mean that aspect isn't present. 1 would mean it's there, but it's not really working. 2 would mean it's there and, you know, it's kind of good, but I mean, you could say something good about it, but there's definitely some things that need to be fixed. 3 would be, it's there, it gets the job done, you know. 4 would be, it's there and it's actually good, you know. 5 would be, it's there and it's so good that this should be replicated and used in other places. Just like that 3 bars, you know, on mobile platforms where you just click it and then the menu drops down. I saw that on a few websites, and then all of a sudden it was everywhere. That's a 5 right there, okay? So, and then be prepared to share out your explanation. So after you write the number, you have to write a sentence justifying why you put that number. So let's do one together here. So let's go to mrfieldmath.com. Oh, well, there I am. Okay. All right. So navigation is the first component, right? And if you wanted to contact me, you could. Home, summer math, summer reading, math videos in practice, more. Okay. So here we are at math videos in practice. So if you're in my math 8 class, you would go here. And then, ta-da! This is how you would navigate through the website. We see a video and the assignments for that video are there. And so today when we looked at this on the B-Day, students, they thought it was pretty good. So someone said it is evident, straightforward, it's easy to find where you need to go to be on the site. And oh, if you scroll down, there's some math songs. I think not everyone sees that. Maybe that could be up here somewhere. So maybe not a 5, maybe a 4, maybe a 3. Whatever you think it is. So you're going to go on your sheet and you're going to write here where navigation is. You're going to put your score. So maybe we could give this a 3. We could say The navigation is evident and easy to use, but some items could be difficult to navigate to. Or maybe you might say, no, Mr. Field, it's fine, you know, so now see it, now I'm having trouble here, so maybe I'll just go like this here. There. So I put my rating below, but you can put it to the side if you want to. All right, so you see I gave it a number, justification, that's what we're looking for. So go ahead and, you know, you have about 15 minutes to fill out as much as you can. Whatever you don't finish, if you're not working on task, then, you know, you can still finish it in blended learning. Okay. So that's the first 15 minutes. So you can pause this video and do that, or let me tell you the second part of when you're done. When you're done with that, you can hold on to it. We'll grade it on Monday. But the second part of class, I'd like you to log into CodeHS after this video. And I just want to show you, hey, Mr. Okay, so let's go to your section here. So 8th grade. So we are skipping the first 3 blocks here, and we are starting with what is the web. So I just want to take this time to talk about my expectations for CodeHS. When you click on the modules, you know, there's the videos, the check for understanding, the free response connection, that's another video there. There's some quizzes, right? And so what are we doing with this? Then we even have some exercises as we go down into the coding. But first, where we're starting out with what is the web, not a lot of exercises. So my expectations are this, that when you watch the video, you have a technology notebook and you are taking notes. So like if I click on what is the web, there's going to be vocabulary that is given. There is going to be hi. Oh, so look, he's given different categories. That's pretty easy. There's questions. You can write down those questions and answer the questions. And some, you know, probably don't need to write everything. But if there's a diagram, you definitely want to write down the diagram. Here we have 2 categories. So one thing we're differentiating between these 2, web design and web development. All of this should be in your notes. And this way you don't have to search. Look at that, bullet points. You definitely want to have, you want to know what this course is about, right? This is the first video. So any bullet points, vocabulary, things like that, put it all in your notebook so it's easy for you to find. And I want you to do that on paper and keep it with you so we can just open to it. And that's the expectations for any of these videos. What is the internet? Great video. For the check for understanding, of course, complete the quizzes. That's easy. It's just a couple of questions. Free response questions. You just have to attempt them, and what you write it's just going to benefit you. Okay, if you spend time thinking about the questions they're asking, when it comes down to assessments and projects, you'll be better prepared. So take your time and put effort into those answers. Don't just write 1 3-word answer or something like that. Write complete sentences and pay attention to those. Okay, so that's that for all these. You know, and we will have a quiz. So here is the CodeHS quiz. You can think of that as a practice quiz for the one that we'll take on informative in class, you know, once we've completed all this material. Okay, so that is that part of CodeHS, and the last part that I want to talk about is the organizer. So we have, well, I'll talk about that later. So that's good enough for now. So that's the first part of Code HS. That should get us through what is the web. And I will see you guys next class. Bye for now.